Hey, Jono, what's going on? Luke, how are you, buddy? I'm just dropping it onto the page into the chat room. I'm not too sure what's going on with the title there. But it's all legit, I promise. No scam here. Not a scam. Cool, and then that's it. I'm just gonna grab the box. I've got it all in a big box. Yeah, the mic is on. Great. Hey Samuel, what's going on, buddy? I'm just gonna flick it over and we can pretty well kick off. So we're good. I have a very adventurous 1-year-old, so I kind of am hiding a lot of stuff at the moment from him. Oh, did you get it, mate? Yeah, I've sent it, but did you receive it? I've been meaning to. I was going to check the tracking again tonight before I went off to bed. I just haven't got around to doing it. Alrighty, guys. Have a really wonderful break. Yeah, good luck to everybody. Hopefully, there's enough product here that we all get a little bit of a taste. And no, that's okay, man. This is completely unorthodox, but I want to start with a clearly 4 packs. We always start off with retail. Why can't we start off with hobby? Hey, Tin, I saw that. I'm gonna need to check have a look at my checklist. If I've got it, I'm not gonna grab it again, but I have to admit, I haven't really gone through my Schofield stuff for ages. Alrighty. SGA. This is for the Spurs. A little bit of Weatherspoon. I think we probably need to talk to Chad about this. So Chad went pretty deep on this dude. And I think he said he's out of the league already, so... Two of 99. Congrats, Spurs. Oh, I should have probably had a bit of a look at this better, eh? Samuel. Oh, that was a trade, that's right. Nikhil Alexander-Walker and Kevin Porter Jr. Who is, like... You can't really count what Houston's doing at the moment, just for the fact that, you know, I don't think they're legit trying to win, but I think he's getting himself back together. I really do. I don't think that guy is a complete lost cause, quite like what alrighty, Zero Gravity, that's going to the Pistons. Blake Griffin. So you'll generally get 1 insert per box, so that's our insert. And look, it probably doesn't look like a heap on camera, but in hand, particularly the LeBrons. The LeBrons are really nice. And we hit a Zion insert out of that too. Kobe White's going to the Bulls. And Gafford 2 bulls in a row. I was tossing up whether to buy some bulk Gafford rookies a while back. Because when he got traded to the Wizards, he looked really good, but I think I made the right decision not to pull the trigger on that deal. Alrighty, we got an auto. Lads, this is good. This is very, very, very good, because you don't get an auto per box. And they're usually rookie autos. So hopefully we got something tasty here. Alrighty, guys, what do we got? Tremont Waters. Going to the Celtics. Definitely could have been a better player, but at the same time, this is some like good mojo. Celtics. Nathaniel, congrats, mate. This is my last box of this. I'm not saying I'm glad it's gone, but at the same time, I'm definitely not going to be shedding any tears. That is Tyler Hero on the gold. The golds are not numbered. They're not numbered to 10 or anything like that. It's almost like getting a silver prism. Don Boyer. DeAndre Hunter. It's been a very nice little pack, actually. And Jordan Poole. Last pack. G League MVP. I mean, yeah, like if that's your lane, if you're the G League MVP, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it? Yeah, no, definitely not guaranteed. It's like 1 in every 3 or 4 boxes, man. They're actually really tough pulls. And Luka. Yeah, I think we've had like 2 or 3 out of, like, we pretty well did a case. So yeah. Brasdickus. It's a pretty tough product, actually. Like, I think this year's product was better just for the fact that the QC was, 50 times better. And then also, too, the autographs were a little bit more frequent. And then the price was like half the price, So, yeah, look, maybe this year's product is actually where it's at. Alrighty, let's recap. That's box 1. Tremont Waters. A little bit of a donkey. A gold Gobert. Brasdickus. Thibault. Jordan Poole. Hunter. Siku. Hero. Gold. Kobe. Gafford. Blake on the Defying Gravity. Weatherspoon. $2.99. Going to the Spurs. So hit up Chad Ellis. He'll definitely be like trying to get that off you. I'm 100% sure of this. But don't tell him I sent you. You know what I mean? Alrighty. So one of these, I've got 3 select boxes in the break. One of them is not going to be busted live. It's going to be sent out as a skunk prize. So if everything goes well tonight, I don't drag my feet too much, and then I get all the sorting done, I'll also run the skunk randoms tonight, and then I'll drop a message into the group chat and I'll ask who wants cards sent out, and then we'll sort of go from there. So, and then I just have to work out, what I'm going to do in terms of my time management, because I'm going on holidays on Wednesday. So my missus has organised a little getaway for us. So I'm super, super, super happy about that. Quickly on the rookie, a little bit of Zion action there. Alrighty, Killian. So all the rookies and inserts will be penny sleeved. Zeke Naji. Westbrook. KD. Brogdon. Elijah Hughes. Seems to be coming up pretty much in every break that I do. Trey Young. Look, I really like these flash cards. I think they're absolutely amazing. Just going down to the beach, man. Just like literally just down to the coast for a little bit. Just the kids are at that perfect age. A bucket and a spade, and they are the happiest kids that you've ever seen. Alrighty, Jimmy Buckets on the Premier level. Rookie selections is Patrick Williams. Tyrell Terry on the retail silver. LeBron James on the tricolor. Congrats to Lakers. Lakers is John O'Hardy. So not a bad start there, mate. Alrighty, so I think recap for this box. There's 4 cards. We have got Trae Young, RJ, Ja Morant, and LeBron. Not bad. And again, I will penny sleeve in the rest and top load maybe a couple of them too. Alrighty. I'm going to keep mixing this up. I'm going to do this because I want to do it. I'm not going to lie to you boys. I bought this product for myself. Totally certified 17-18. So De'Aaron Fox, Bam, Fultz, Tatum. It's been a pretty tidy little year. In terms of the chase cards out of this product, it is the on-card autos. So, yeah. Donovan Mitchell, it's actually like a pretty nice. Cool. So we got 1 autograph, 1 memorabilia. Yeah, man, not bad. Alrighty, Giannis. And first pack. Was not expecting that. 51 of 99 going to the Bucks. That is a sticker, even though it's a little bit tricky to see. Veteran sticker. Bucks. Bucks. Mario, congrats, mate. Not gonna lie to you, I was probably hoping for like, you know, nice Fox auto. Still, that's not bad at all. Looks good. Interesting. Alrighty, purple Lowry. Gordon Hayward, Cat, and Giannis. That's a double. We still do have the memorabilia card though, so hopefully. And we definitely had a fat pack, so there's no redemption. I mean, that is a small risk in this product that you would be kind of like not 100% guaranteed to get your redemption. Alrighty, that's going to the Lakers, the Mighty, and Anthony Davis for New Orleans. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tatum signed. I think the one that didn't sign was like Mitchell. Mitchell's been like really like quite cagey in terms of him getting his like autos out. Alrighty, Darius Saric on the purple. That's going to Philly. Reggie Jackson, Jaylen Brown. Alrighty, if I'm going too fast, just let me know, lads. I will slow down, but I am wary of the volume of boxes that we're doing. Alrighty, Malik Monk, who's actually like turning things around in Lakerland. So I haven't been watching the Lakers games the last few days, but I did hear that the plan is to bring Westbrook off the bench. So someone like Monk is definitely going to benefit from this, which is kind of exciting if they go on like a 10-game, you know, win streak or something into that nature. And also, too, then Westbrook sitting on the bench, right? That's also quite good. Yeah, Monk is numbered 18 to 99. Yeah. Perfect speed. Beautiful. Alrighty, Jason Tatum. Probably should penny sleeve that straight away. KD in the Golden State uniform. How awesome was it when KD was on Golden State? Seriously. Interesting, man. I thought he was, but I didn't study the checklist like heaps. We'll do that pack last. It's either got a blocker in it or a nice little bit of memorabilia. Alrighty, Terrence Ross, Gasol, Kyrie. Let's go to the Celtics. And the Energizers. DeAndre Jordan and Dwayne Wade. Yeah, I wouldn't mind to sit down and go through and sort of target a few players' autographs who, you know, sort of infrequently sign. Like, I think Manu Ginobili would be a good one to get. I mean, I was looking at some Duncan stuff this morning. Alrighty, 77 of 99. That is going to OKC Thunder. You know, just sort of pick up someone that, even to like, you know, David Robinson. Like, you don't see oodles and oodles of his stuff like floating around. You know, like he definitely signs. Duncan, to be honest, I'm not even that sure he signs. Like, Horford. Oh, he's not signing this year. Wow. Yeah, see, that's wild, isn't it? Alrighty, guys. This has definitely got a little bit of a fat boy in it. So why don't we go from the back? Alrighty. Marquise Chris on the base. Andre Drummond on the base, giving us, that is actually insanely timely, Andrew Wiggins on the fabric of the game, 133 of 199, and it's game worn. Delicious. All-star starter, so even better. Let's go into the Wolves. Congrats, Wolves. Tyrone Daniels. Alrighty. Man, I don't mind it, honestly. I think, you know, I think it's a little bit of a stretch. I'll definitely, like, admit that. But at the same time, like, that guy has completely turned his career around. And I think you need to give these guys a bit of kudos, you know. Like, I think also, too, it says a lot about the culture that's at Golden State and what they can do, you know, with that. You know, just that, you know, giving those people that sort of, like, really supportive environment, and, you know, it says a lot, I think. Almost like sort of life lessons in some ways, you know. I feel like it's the same at, you know, any sort of workplace that you're involved in. You know, you've been at those workplaces where the environment's no good, the culture is terrible, and, you know, even if you've got the potential, you're not going to sort of get to your full potential. Like, I totally just see that with someone like Andrew Wiggins, that has just gone to this, like, environment. They've completely taken care of him. I think he's consistent. He is, but inconsistent. But oh, he's mad consistent. Yeah, I think he was inconsistent at the start, And I think the role that he's in now is just perfect for him because he can just, you know, he's literally just like the ultimate gap filler. And I think, and I don't think I sort of picked up on this that well until recently, until like Clay came back. So I was kind of like, you know, wasn't really too sure what Clay was going to be up to. But I think now that Clay has come back, and you can tell he's, I think saying 2 steps slow is a little bit unfair, but he's definitely a step slow, right? I don't think that's controversial to say that. So now you've sort of got like Wiggins as their number 1 stopper. And I like him in that role. Like, I think that's, you know, for him to develop into that, that's a super cool, you know, thing to happen. So, look, I'm all for it. I think congratulations to him. And all right, that's actually super interesting because I feel like we got those last 3 cards as our flashes. Alrighty, Kenyon Martin Jr. and Sabonis. I feel like Sabonis has been in every single trade rumor. Alright, that's courtside. Is going to the Blazers. It's a little bit stuck together there, but okay. Another purple. I always get excited when I see that purple, but now I know it's a tricolor. Alright, Robert Williams on the Premier level. Alright, coming into our prisms now. Fred Van Vliet. Pritchard on the rookie. Speaking of the Golden State Warriors. And courtside flash. Just not quite the right rookie. Vernon Carey. Turbocharged Giannis. A nice silver Vooch. And a Precious on the tricolor. So that's not a bad little hanger. Just shame on the Vernon Carey. That's like so close but so far away. I don't look. Hey, like Tin. Maybe maybe you watched way more Wolves than I did. I always just felt like, that team was just going nowhere. So when he got traded, I sort of I thought that was good. I think he needed a fresh start, and it's a bit of a shame that Jimmy Buckets didn't hang around. I think that's a bit of a bummer that he couldn't sort of get that team together in Minnesota. I'm talking about. Alrighty, Vernon Carey and Giannis. I think that should have a top loader. It's a nice card. Anyway, I'm stoked about Clay. It's definitely good to see him back. That's like so cool. Alrighty. So that's our skunk fries. That's also our skunk fries. Alrighty, what do we got next? Alrighty. We got a bit of so this is Mosaic 1920. These are the boxes that come with the pink camo bonus packs. So I think maybe what we can do is do the regular packs, and then we can do the bonus packs at the end. In terms of our chase cards, we're looking for the Genesis case hits. We're looking for autographs. You can get autographs in these too. There's no guarantees or autos though. And again, this is Zion and Ja rookie. So, oh yeah, this is gonna be like real dusty. Sorry. That's better. Now you can see me where I'm putting the cards. Sorry about that, lads. I completely missed that. We podcast last night actually, and that's why my camera was sitting like that, because that's where I have it when I'm doing like video calls. Alrighty, Jimmy Buckets. That would be nice. Alrighty, Spicy P on the will to win, and Jordan Poole. I think, to be honest, I mean, yeah, of course, an auto would be nice out of this, Lukey, but Genesis is like, that would be delish. And we did hit a Genesis out of one of these boxes a while back, but I am just about 100% sure that that was from a different case. So, alrighty, LeBron and the will to win. And the Hall of Fame mailman. Yeah, so I don't think that that's going to influence it, because the last box we opened was, I'd had that sitting in my cupboard for like, I feel like a year, to be honest. And then this box, I only bought this like a couple of months ago. So I'm just about certain of that. We will get an auto out of the Mosaic Fast Break, and we should get two autos at Immac, so we're not autoed out quite yet. Alrighty, an old school Mosaic, Steve Nash. And then our last card is a Kendrick Nunn rookie. Oh, it's just like, you know, the tiger stripe or the peacock that comes out of Select. It's the same thing as that, but it's like the Mosaic equivalent. So I just do a quick like eBay search, because it's a pretty cool little design. It's sort of like spacey, or, you know, something like that. Alrighty, give and go. Scottie Pipp and Patty Mills on the green. So yeah, we did record our podcast last night with You Can't Comp This with Adam, and we had a really good guest last night. We had Lane Pierce come on, and we reached out to Lane because the week before we did a bit of a piece on Mark's cards, and we were talking about, you know, the implications of that and how it was going to affect, you know, people like Lane who are doing large sort of scale PSA submissions. And then we also were, you know, sort of saying, well, what do you think is going to happen just to like regular Joes like us who are submitting, you know, sort of one card, you know, here and there. And, you know, Lane was, we didn't expect, you know, anything in terms of like a time commitment from Lane. We sort of said to him, look, you can come on for 10 minutes, you can come on for an hour, you know, we're not really too fussed. He was there for 2 hours. So we've actually broken down the episode into 2 parts. And I got to talk to Ad what we're going to do, because it's all prepped up, ready to go to be dropped on Wednesday, the second part. But I'm thinking maybe we're going to push it back to Sunday, just for the fact that I'm on holidays on Wednesday. So that would be really cool, just have a week off. Anyway, we'll work it out. Hint, hint, Ad. Interesting. See, Mosaic is like, I don't know, for me is like top 2, to be honest. I've got like a Mosaic problem. I almost need to go like to some type of Mosaic, you know, AA style type meeting. I think this year's Mosaic, I think particularly the design on the base cards, they've really done a good job on that. I think they did a really good job. These packs always feel just a little bit sort of fat. Alrighty, Porzingis, Troy Brown, and Bradley Beal on the green. Scottie Pipp on the old school, and our rookie card is the other Pelican, Jackson Hayes. Barker, Alec Burks, Seti, and that's our second holo on the old school set. T-Mac on the green. And we haven't had a this year's select I've finished, and I think I did a little video And I also did my my prison draft picks video too. But actually, I found out I was missing a couple of cards from that. So I need to like. Thanks for reminding me, mate. I need to chase those up. Yeah, the last one I needed to get was Brandon Ingram, and I got the light blue. I think that's numbered to 199. That's a really cool print. Alrighty. What do we got here? Maybe a jam session. Nope. LeBron give and go. We've had a couple of LeBron inserts today. And on the debut, it is Jared Culver. I think I might have done it on You Can't Comp This, or did I do it on Breaker's Den or something like that? I can do it again, man, and maybe I should put it onto YouTube's and then it can be found, eh? I think I did it on You Can't Comp This, actually. Yeah. Alrighty, Kyrie. So no Prism in this packet. And we got a stuck together rookie card, a THT. That will probably buff up quite nicely. It'll just need a bit of a thorough clean on that one, lads, that's all. Yeah, so don't forget, we got the pink packs coming up too, so the pink camo, that's where you got these inserts from. So we do have a little bit of news in terms of break planning. I have purchased Flawless, and I've been talking to another breaker so I can dual list it, because I think, you know, I think I can speak frankly with you guys. Like, even this break was a little bit laggy to fill. Alrighty. On the give and go, it's a green. And Jordan Poole on the base. So, you know, I think me trying to do Flawless, I think, is way above the expectation of the group. So, and literally, you know, I will need help to fill it. Either that, or, you know, it would be doing 30 minis, or it would be, you know, taking 2 months to fill, something like that. So, and also I've seen overseas, you know, like breakers who are bigger than me, like, and I'm not saying that as if like, oh, they're bigger than me, but like, just like facts are facts, like, you know, much bigger breakers than me. Alright, our first jam session card, my personal favorite. Have not been filling them and have been pulling them. It's going to be by team, and in terms of pricing, look, I actually called him today to have a chat to him about how we're going to do it all. And obviously that there's a heap of factors like what's going to contribute to price, but it's going to be in the $10,000 range in totality. So 10,000 Aussie, I should say, which, you know, you might think, well, that's like super high, and it is crazy high, but at the same time, like, you know, yeah, we discussed price, you know, sort of at length, and, you know, breakers have been doing it for 12 grand in America, so we know that our price is going to be awesome. Like, we're super happy about that. You know, that's going to be totally fine. In terms of logistics, how it's going to work is 15 teams will be listed on USSCA and 15 teams will be listed on his page, and we're going to do like sort of a draft pick type style to decide, you know, who gets what team. Bruno Fernando on the Mosaic rookie, and our second jam session, and John Morant on the rookie base, and that is not the variant like we got last time. Yeah, it's like, Luke, it makes NT look almost like Child's Play. Like, it's really, really, I think, to be honest, you can say it's crazy, and I don't think that's being insulting, you know. So anyway, it'll be dual listed, and then I think because what we talked about doing was putting all 30 teams on both pages and like doing the times. But I think pragmatically, we wouldn't be able to do the timestamps properly because it doesn't go down to the second. So I think that would just cause us like heaps and heaps of problems. So we're going to do it 15 and 15, and then if there's any teams that are unsold, we'll cross list them back onto each page. And then after that, we'll run some minis, which I'm sure there's going to be some minis. Like, I think that's literally the nature of the beast. I think particularly for like, Minnesota and, Hornets, I think that is something that is just unavoidable. And so, if you're saying, oh well, I'm going to be excluded from getting the team that I want because it's not going to be on our page, well, that's actually true to a degree, but it's also untrue because you can join the other page and you can claim the spots on that other page. That's a green Brazdicus and another LeBron. We've been very LeBron friendly here. Yeah, so I think like realistic, being realistic, either I was going to get this box and flip it, and that's not really why I got into doing this in the first place. I got into this because I wanted to break boxes, and so I am going to be able to break this flawless box. They've allowed me to break it on my page, so all the product will stay with me. I will cross list it on another page, and then I'll break it on our page. So I think in terms of me negotiating an outcome and getting a really good outcome and a good deal, I cannot be happier. And I think the person that I'm going in with, he was the first person that I contacted. He was the only person that I contacted, and there was a couple of times when I thought maybe the deal wasn't going to get done, but we got back on track. And all right, Trae Young in the silver. Congrats to Atlanta. That's a really nice little card. He's got the Hawks. Brett Goddard. Congrats, mate. That's nice. And then a reddish behind that on the NBA debut on the base. Yeah, so I think, in terms of, me sort of, being patient or, negotiating a deal or whatever, like, 100% he was like the guy that I wanted to do it with. And I think in terms of, the way he prices breaks and the way that he breaks stuff, in terms of his ethics towards the hobby, I think his core values, definitely align with, how I feel about breaking. But I would also say too, we're complete polar opposites when it comes to, presentation and, discussion and all that type of stuff. And I think that's, to be honest, I think that's really good. I don't think that I have to find a breaker that has every single like characteristic the same as me. I think that's just like, I think that's just not going to happen. So yeah, it's really good. So I don't think I need to, keep secrets. It's doing it with cash money breaks. Seba is the name of the breaker, and again, my relationship with him has been, really good from the very start. So I'm super excited to, to get this done. And I think also to, for our page, I think this is going to be good because I think that, hey, Ben, what's going on, big fella? Welcome, mate. We're into, like, say, box 5 or something like that. And I'm not saying this in a crybaby type fashion. I'm saying this, like, pragmatically. Like, I think, the product that I deliver for the cost that I do it at, I think is pretty good. So if, well, at least you worked it out, big fella. So I think, it would be nice if we did get a few more customers, and I'm sort of, hoping that we are going to get a little bit more, eyes on our breaks and, a little bit more, sort of views there. So I think that'll be really good for us too. So I'm just generally excited about this whole sort of, deal that's, happening. So look, I can't put anything into paper because, everything isn't all sorted out yet, but the fact that I'm talking about this, in public is, to me, is a really, I feel very good about this deal. And the feeling I get from Sieber is that he has the same amount of trust in... Well, to be honest, he's giving me a lot more trust because obviously I'm holding the product. Jeremy Lamb on the green. Yeah, so I think, you know, he's giving me a lot of trust. And the most valuable card coming out of this deal so far is Bobo. Yeah, I do. So I use OBS Viewer, or some people call it OBS. And the reason I use OBS is because you can do, you know, all the like the graphics, and you can do all the lettering and stuff like that. But also too, you can capture as you're streaming. So if the stream for whatever reason drops out or it stops, that's totally fine. I'll just wait for it to pick back up, and then I'll upload the stream later, and then you can go back and watch that couple of minutes where it dropped out. So just make a note, you know, if it does drop out, of like the time frame, and it'll match second for second where we're at. Alrighty, Embiid on the mosaic will to win, and the Big Dipper on the Hall of Fame base. That goes to the Lake Show. Alrighty, I think we've got maybe 2 packets of this left, and then we're going to do our pinks. So there's no autos in the pinks. So if we are going to get an auto, it's out of these packets here. So yeah, 100% man. I think, yeah. And look, I am trying to do like a few different things. Like I've got a break listed at the moment on eBay. And, you know, look, I think probably what I'm going to do is DeAndre Ayton on the mosaic, and LeBron James again. I feel like that's about the 3rd time we've had that card. Cam Johnson on the rookie. Yeah, look, I'm trying to do a few different things to sort of, you know, collaborate with the different people, you know, see if that will help the breaks pick up a little bit. But I think everything's on the right track. I think at the moment everything's going really good. Like, you know, we're getting, you know, pretty good fill times. I think this dragged a tiny bit, but, you know, nothing crazy. So at the moment, I'm actually really, 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 really happy with the breaks, how it's all going. And I'm just having a really good time at the moment. I think maybe last year there was a few sort of periods of time, like I wasn't really having that awesome of a time, but I'm so far past that now. It's just not funny. Like I've completely turned that corner now. So yeah, I'm just everything's going really good at the moment. So I think it's really nice too, getting a little bit of, you know, higher end stock. That's been really nice. That's been fun, and it's something I never really, you know, legitimately thought that I would do. So I think that's also been good, I suppose, to sort of, you know, take myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. So I think that's nice. No, I haven't got any Crown Royale, but if you guys want Crown Royale, we can talk about it in the group chat. NH, this is Nathaniel, mate, are you in the group chat, man? You really should be. If you want an add to the group chat, let me know. I'll chuck you in, because, I mean, if there's, say, 5 or 6 guys that want to do Crown, I'll buy a box, that's fine. But I need to tell you guys what the price is before I purchase it, because like stuff like that now, you know, particularly Crown, actually, Crown has really, you know, it hasn't doubled or tripled like, you know, Prism has, or, you know, did in the past, but I reckon that's probably about like 30% up from release time. Like it never really dipped. It sort of slowly went up. I think the kabooms in that really did, you know, hold its value quite well. So, and did we break any? No, we did a case, but we did Timor, right? That's KD on the silver. So that will go to Nets, because he's still an active player and he's currently playing with the Nets. So congratulations to Nets. That's a beautiful card. Magic Man. Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. We'll bring it up in the banter chat, and if 5 guys want to do it, that's totally fine. We'll do it. No questions at all. Because yeah, I'm very happy to do stuff like that. I mean, I could even price up like a PYT if you guys are super keen on it. Alrighty, Baisley on the rookie. These will all get penny sleeves, but just again to keep the break going. So if you look pretty closely at these packets, on the back is the rookie card. So what dudes were doing was they were ripping these open, taking them out of the cello, and then looking at the back. Because if you got a Zion, you were opening it, or a jar, and you were keeping it. And if you didn't, then you're selling the pack on eBay or whatever. So these packets actually with the white backs, they changed the next year. So to stop them from doing that. Alrighty, Ty Jerome, 2 in a row. Phoenix. Alrighty. Westbrook, and on the debut. Look, yeah. So guys, everything will be communicated out, and then in terms of, you getting spots and stuff like that, it'll just be the same how we always listed on USSCA, but if you do want, the different spots, which I think we'll have to talk to Seba about, because, hey, MVP, get out the one touch. Admiral Schofield. I think we'll just have to, yeah, I think pre-advertise like which teams is going where, so then dudes can like, get their team. Look, I think that's fair. I think I'm having like deja vu. Is that our second PJ debut? Look, I can't wait to break it. It's something that I never, I never genuinely thought that I would be opening a briefcase of Flawless. So our second Tremont Waters, we've had an auto now and a pink. So I'm pretty stoked about this. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Iverson on the Hall of Fame. Alrighty, Rodney Hood, Dario Saric, and Isaiah Roby. Alrighty, so 2 packets left. He's hoping for a little bit of a big boy. Alrighty, Zachy Collins, Tyus, and Jalen Noel. So hopefully some last pack magic out of this bad boy. Is there any other breaks other than Crown that you guys are keen on? Because that is something definitely I can do, is like breaks on request. That's no trouble for me. To be honest, I've actually ordered a pretty broad selection. So I got Flawless Coven, and I've got sort of like 10, random boxes. I bought 2 of everything. So we got some Optic Hobby coming. So we hadn't done that yet. So I thought that would be good to do. The price on that was pretty good. Alrighty, I will... Do I need to recap the pinks? I mean, I feel like we just opened them. This is a recap. If you are skipping through it, if you're Sebastian and don't have time. Sebastian, are you online, buddy? How am I doing for time, mate? I feel as though That's a nice silver. They'll all have penny sleeves on them before they ship. Alrighty, jar. There's actually a few more cards in there. They've just sort of stuck together. I think we got 3 of those give and goes. Jono, what are you going to do with all those give and goes? Poor Scottie Pippen. I really think he hasn't had great post-career advice. Pip again. Steve Nash. LeBron again. Spicy P on the mosaic. I'm not going to recap the pinks. Do you want me to? I think we just did them, isn't it? Pace is good. Excellent. Yeah, there was nothing huge in here anyway, was there? I'll just go through them quickly and I'll just show you the hits. Alrighty. Schofield, that was a hit. Debut. PJ. We had 2 Ty Jeromes. We had that in the debut. Nice Baisley. My hands are shaking. I thought that I hadn't had enough coffee today. Maybe I had too much coffee today. Because I accidentally bought decaf, so I've sort of been drinking like twice as much to make up for it. I don't know if now my hands are shaking. Maybe I've got it all wrong. Maybe it's not as decaf as I was anticipating it to be. And I went to the coffee shop today and asked for an extra shot. Iverson and PJ on the debut. Alrighty, that's that done. Mosaic this year. This is the fast break. So we get 1 auto. We get the fast breaks. We should get an alternative card, and this is really going to test my knowledge. Why did you keep Lakers? You could have had Clippers. Jono, don't you come in here complaining about getting LeBron. Like, seriously. Oh, that's super interesting. After just opening those, so you can tell like the design difference, but also the thickness of the card is like a millimeter or 2 thinner. That's really interesting. And that's retail, and this is fast break. You would actually think that if one of the 2 was going to be thinner, you'd think last year's retail would be. Alrighty, Russell Westbrook on the National Pride. They got a couple of really nice little inserts in here, and they're Ron King and Chris Paul the montage. Yeah, man, that is a fair call. Some of the Logomans that have come out are flawless for LeBron are like pretty crispy. I'm not going to muck around with that card. I saw it sitting there. Congratulations to Kings. I'm pretty sure this is Luke Benison. I wonder if this is the variant. That's actually a really good hit. Can someone please Google Tyrese Halliburton Mosaic and just see if the base card has a different design? I think that that's the alternate card. And to be fair, I should know this. I might even have a couple in my Jizzy scans. I won't stop the break though to check it. But if someone could do that for me, that would be really good. Because I've got a funny feeling that's the alternate card. Alrighty, Denny on the rookie. And Udoka. Gary Payton on the all-time greats. That goes to OKC. Yeah, just have a quick Google and just see if the design of that card is just a little bit different to the normal ones that come up. I got a funny feeling that's the ultimate. Which, if it is, I'm pretty sure it is. That's a delicious hit. We normally get 2 numbered cards out of this. This is going to be our first one. Alrighty. Kemba Walker on the blue bubbles. That is 63 of 85. Going to the Celtics. Celtics is Nathaniel. That was a Spurs Celtics trade, I believe. So I think you owe Samuel a beer. Yeah, good pickup, mate. Thank you, Monster Insomniac. Can we add Seattle as the spot next time? I don't think so, Samuel. Yeah. I don't think so, Samuel, because there's not a heap that comes out. And if you did, you'd have to make the spot like $5. You know what I mean? Like that's Lamar Stevens and Okoro. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a little bit like that's pretty full on. Monster Insomniac, are you in the group, mate? If you're happy to identify yourself, please do, because I'd love to know. He's like super stuck. I'll sort that out later. Alrighty, we've had a great start. A nice little Kemba. A really good variant. Rui on the second year. Nico Mannion. Luke Head Griffiths, you asked for a Nico, you get a Nico. Landry Shamet going to the Nets. Nets is Sammy Gardner. I know that. I tell you what though, my mate Dave Wynett, he would be like all over if you could do Seattle as a PYT. Seriously. In fact, I don't know why he doesn't do pick your player and just get, because he loves Gary Payton. That's like his boy. Alrighty, Josh Jackson. RJ Hampton. That is going to the Magic, so that's an updated card. And all-time greats is VC, Jalen Smith, and Zeke Naji on the Mosaic going to Denver. That's a nice card. And if you do want to flip that, slide into my DMs. I've been putting together a nice little Zeke Naji collection, so if that card doesn't excite you and you want to collect 150% of comps, slide into my DMs. I'm paying cash money. Oh no, Seba's like slid into my psyche already. Alrighty, we got a second numbered card coming out too. It is the pink, not to be confused with the pink camo. Although I must say it looks like to me a little bit similar. And so does the hobby pink too, to be honest. Alrighty, Patrick Williams. Ken Bazemore. 19 of 20. That is going to the Warriors. Warriors spot. Oh, mate, don't stress it. No, you don't have to. You don't have to change your name. But now you've told me that you've got sons. I can work that out in 2 seconds. That's not a problem. How are you, mate? I just like to say hi to people. Quickly, how are you, man? Welcome aboard. Alrighty, Warriors. Mr. Griffiths. So you got your Nico card that you requested, and then you got a number to 22, mate. So that's delicious. Alrighty, Shaq, Finals MVP 2. That goes to the Lakers. Alrighty. Auto. I'm just going to flip this over. I don't want to muck around with it. Not bad. Reddish. Could definitely... There has been some absolutely, like... excuse my language, but dog shit autos coming out of this. And to be honest, that was one of the big reasons why in every mosaic break I've done so far, I've had a really good skunk price. So that is a good outcome. Like, seriously, like, you might be like, that's not a good outcome at all, Russell, but actually that's delicious. There has been some really terrible, like, autos coming out of mosaic this year. I feel like I watched a couple of case breaks and every second auto was just crap. So that's great. Reddish, that's going to the Hawks. This is pre-trade. Hawks just flicked over. That's going to Brett Goddard. Congratulations, Brett. So I feel like that's kind of the bottom of the box for us. So we should get 2 numbered cards. We should get 1 auto. So from here on in, Bol in the action shot. LaMelo on the National Pride. And Kawhi Leonard in his fun guy pose. My gym instructor is all about hanging crap on Kawhi Leonard. And the video when he says that he's a fun guy. If you guys haven't seen that, have a check. It's quite good. Michael Porter in the back pain pose. Cam Johnson. Jordan Nwora. Charles Barkley on the all-time greats. Jashawn Tate and Stairmasters on the Zion. Ivana Zubac. Alrighty, Elfrid Payton. We got a mosaic coming up. McClenmore. Darren Fox. James Wiseman on the debut card. Theo Maledon on the rookie. And Kristaps Porzingis on the mosaic montage. Do you know, look, I know I went off the deep end when it came to Zion. Like, I was doing Zion Watch every week on the podcast, and I was kind of like, you know, when you give yourself that little pep talk, like, you need to relax and sort of like hop off the Zion stuff. Alrighty, LaMelo. That's our second LaMelo. That's the debut this time. But I haven't been talking about it on the podcast, but I've still been, you know, trying to follow on it. There is like nothing. There is absolutely nothing at all on Zion Williamson in terms of like, you know, where is he up to in his rehab? Where has he been working out? You know, what's his like last, you know, weight on the scales? You know, all that type of stuff. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it's super interesting from my point of view because you almost have to wonder if he's beginning a holdout. And the other thing that they reported too is that he'd been working out in Portland, which is like the Nike headquarters. He hasn't been working out in New Orleans. Hey, thanks, Watto. I appreciate that, man. And I really feel like I should know who you are in the room, but I'm sorry, man, I don't. But welcome, Watto, mate. Welcome aboard. You just kind of. I mean, that whole Knicks thing is just a match made in heaven. They love picking up, like, you know, old banged up guys who, you know, sort of on the injury pile. Anthony Edwards on the debut, and then James Wiseman hiding behind that on the introductions. So if you get a mosaic introductions, they look absolutely beautiful. Like, they are just amazing cards. Who knows where he's going to go? The whole thing's just super weird. I don't even think their general manager is particularly incompetent either. And I don't think they've, I don't think they've been negligent with him or anything like that. So it's just an interesting time. Hey Julian, how are you, mate? I could have worked that out if I was a little bit smarter, but I didn't, so apologies. But that makes sense. Alrighty, KD on the National Pride. Halliburton again on the rookie. That's easy to work it out now, 100%. That's the variant that we pulled earlier, so that is great. To be fair, I should have known that. Yeah, I think we've been pretty lucky with this, to be honest, man. This is probably one of the better boxes that I've seen. I think the fast break is nice, particularly at the price point that you pay in comparison to hobby and in comparison to retail. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is that sort of sweet spot in the middle. And yeah, just for the fact that, geez, some of the autos that come out of hobby is yeah, pretty average. Yeah, look, and maybe it's as simple as that. He just wants out of that town, LeBron James on the National Pride. Steven Adams, the big Kiwi, on the bubbles. I reckon we've got about 4 or 5 packs left. And then we've still got our Prism draft picks, and then we go to Immac. So this is a bit of a monster break. I'm probably going to take a short break just before we do Immac. I just want to wash my hands, make sure they're all smoking clean. Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey on the debut, and then this bad boy, Orlando Magic, Cole Anthony on the bubbles. And that's his rookie card too, because it's a little bit confusing with the the debut cards. And the debuts don't do anywhere close to what the rookie cards do out of this. So, Magic. Who's got Magic? Daniel Milburn. Congrats, Daniel. That's a nice card. Yeah, we've had a lot of LeBron. The 2 case breaks I was in, Luca was every pack, honestly. The guy that bought Luca... Oh, we got another numbered card. I thought we'd done our numbered cards. Great. Even better. Duncan Robinson. Colin Sexton. The All-Star. The backup. Maxi. Olajuwon. Hello, mate. Sam Merrill. Let's go into the Bucks. 27 of 50. I legit didn't know you got 3 numbered cards out of these boxes. That is wonderful. Maxi, you should get a penny sleeve, mate. Sam Merrill, 27 and 50. Alrighty, Kyrie. Alrighty. Who would you rather have on your team right now this season? Kyrie Irving or Drew Holiday? Keeping in mind that Kyrie's only playing away games and Drew Holiday's has come off winning a chip. I actually think now that's not as of a crazy question as you think it should be. Anthony Edwards on the National Pride. Tyrone Daniels, congrats, mate. Alright, this is the second last pack, and then we're going to move on to draft picks, and then onto our big boy. THT on the second year. Killian on the rookie. My boy Jalen Smith. The wrong LaMelo Ball, and this delicious piece of cardboard, Damian Lillard. Interesting, man. I'm not 100% on board with that. Like, I think in some ways this whole well, that Luke, that's even better, mate. You just like make something up. I really do think though the whole, you know, putting talent together, this Brooklyn experiment, has actually shown up a lot about this sort of the whole thing of like, you know, character and talent versus just like pure talent, you know, because empty box. Because this is like the whole, you know, the Spurs argument where you're recruiting people on, you know, character, and then you sort of take the talent that they've got and sort of, you know, maximize as much as you can, you know, whereas Brooklyn's just the opposite. They're just like throwing as much talent into the pot as what they can, and then they'll sort of work. Oh, Theanis gets a card. I actually haven't. Oh, no, that's a lie. I was gonna say I haven't seen a Theanis card before, but I had a Theanis order. I lied to you. Alrighty, and our last card of the night is a Kobe White Bubbles. That's a nice way to finish off. Let's go into the Bulls. Alrighty, I'm not going to recap all the cards. I'm just going to recap the ones up the top here because I think actually we've got enough to... I'll tell you what, I'll recap half. How about that? I think we've done well. This has been a nice little box. Alrighty, Halliburton, that is the fast break and that's the variant. So congrats to Luke and congrats to us. That's a tidy little box. Anthony Edwards on the National Pride. Sam Merrill on the Purple Bubbles, 27 of 50. Cole Anthony on the Rookie Bubbles. Kent Bazemore on the Pink Bubbles, 19 out of 20. $63 out of 85. Boston Celtics and Kemba Walker. LaMelo Ball on the NBA debut. Our order is Cam Reddish on the fast break. I don't know, man. I know you're like seriously joking, but can you imagine how many points he would like do on a local league? He would probably do like 150. It would just be insane. Alrighty, I love that Lillard card. That's awesome. Trey Jones. I'll just recap half the box, okay, lads. Olajuwon, because I did put aside a fair few cards. The cards that I put aside, if they're not penny sleeved, they will be penny sleeved before they go out. That was Halliburton again. That will be top loaded. Alrighty, and Bubbles. Alrighty, so we got 2 boxes left. We are doing great. Alrighty. And again, I bought this box for me. Look, I'm not going to buy any more draft picks. I feel like I've learnt my lesson a little bit. Just buy what I want for me, and not assume that other people share your enthusiasm for this product. In terms of enthusiasm, why do we have enthusiasm? Because there's downtowns in this. There is live LaMelo autos in this. So it's not, you know, I actually think they tried hard to make this like an appealing product. You know, why is it an unappealing product? Well, it's not NBA. It's college. So as soon as like the pro stuff comes out, you know, the value does go down pretty quickly. But I would also say too, it'll be okay. Actually, once you begin sorting, it's not that bad. This will take me a little bit of like, because I haven't done this for a while. So Al Burton, I haven't done this for a while, so it'll take me a little bit of time to sort of get back into the rhythm of that. LaMelo Ball on the base. Killian on the green. Huggins on the silver. But that's fine. Like, it'll sort of come back to me. I thought I had a checklist. Do you know what? I might have thrown that checklist out actually. But to be honest, a lot of this stuff I'll be able to remember. I think the perfect number of boxes to sort is 4. Because if you do just one box, it's almost like not worth it. But if you do, if you do 4, you know, it's not too much, but it's sort of like not too little either. So, RJ Hampton, Anthony Edwards on the base, Cole Anthony on the base, Maxey, RJ Hampton, and downtown, Josh Green, beautiful. That goes to Dallas Mavericks. That's awesome. I was legit hoping we would either get downtown or auto, so that's good. I've been spruiking this for ages. Finally, it's come true, eh? Just got a little bit of dust at the bottom. Now these are like a little bit curvy, but just literally just flatten it out in a top loader, and then it'll be fine. Totally fine. Mavs, Luke B. I hope you're on the feed, mate. If you're not, you'll catch the replay. So we do have a couple of lads that aren't in the room, and I did request no spoilers. So I actually thought that was an auto. That was my initial. James Wiseman, Maxey, Siddiq Bey. Alrighty, Theo, James Wiseman on the Crusades. Cole, Theo again, Mr. Tillman, nice little green Stewart, green Jalen Smith, Devin Dotson, Zeke Naji, and Obi Toppin. Jono Hardy's boy. Beautiful. What a box. That was great. That's well worth it. Every time I open these packets up, I always think the back card's an auto. I don't know why. They just, like, they kind of have, like, plain backs, which generally autos will have sort of a plain back. Alrighty, Pritchard, Udoka, Cole on the green, Zeke Naji on the silver, Precious on the Crusades, Luke Bradge, not Luke Ben. Sorry, Luke, the other Luke B. That was just like, that was just uncalled for, wasn't it, really? I'm sorry, mate. You're already on edge tonight. You don't need me, like, razzing you any further, to be honest. I'm actually surprised you're not sitting there just refreshing your tracking the whole time. Alrighty, Ramsey. Alrighty, here he is again. This time on the green. And a silver Peyton Pritchard. Hal Burton. LaMelo again on the Crusade. Kira Lewis and Cassius Stanley. Tillman, Naismith, Halliburton, Wiseman, Anthony Edwards on the green, and Tyler Bay. McDaniels, Pat T, and Obi. Yeah. I reckon Wednesday is when you should check it, man, because it was saying Tuesday it was going to be delivered. So if it's not delivered Tuesday, yeah, we should probably give him a call. Yeah, I can probably help out there. RJ Hampton, Peyton Pritchard, Udoka, Patrick Williams on the green. Patrick Williams on the silver, back to back on the Paddy. Precious, Cassius, and Otoru. Now it can update at any time because the post office is closed, you know, from 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. But the actual movement and the tracking, like, that can happen at, you know, 11 o'clock at night, and that can happen at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, it depends when, you know, it's delivered, man. So, and let me rephrase that. It depends when the tracking is updated. So yeah. Alrighty, Obi, Tyler Bay. Wow, what a great box. Devin Dotson. This is like above average. Because normally what will happen is you get potato autos. Easily the best box of this that I've ever opened. So when they the cards in the set are all NBA players, but the autos can be like any college dude, so you can get some serious spuds. So yeah, to get a player that has gone into the NBA and played, minutes, that's great. I'll have to look up the checklist for that. So the checklist that I use for that is the NBA.com draft guide, because then it's got on there, it'll say like drafted by Memphis, but then officially traded to New Orleans. So in that case, just like what we did with the other college stuff, in that case, that would be like that would be a New Orleans card. It wouldn't be a Memphis card. But I think Devin Dotson, I think that's a Bulls card. I'll have to check that out. That's fine. I can do that tonight. No troubles. Alrighty. Josh Green. Danny. Arturo again. Alrighty. Some green. Silver. Haggins. Jalen Smith, Killian, and Josh Howard. Yeah, I don't follow him heaps, man. Is he a Bulls? Is he on the Bulls roster quickly? Because you're pretty hardcore Bulls, aren't you, man? I will make a comment about this. Normally in the trade room, you guys like throw around trades. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so it's not, so with the draft stuff, it's not who they're currently playing for now. It's like it's the draft pick checklist. And to be fair, I should have probably, I should have put that into the description, but it slipped my mind. Anyway, we always do it that way. If anyone's got like beef about it, just like come and like talk to me in PMs. But yeah. Alrighty, 2 packets left. Yeah. And sorry, I was just saying about the trade room. Normally you guys are looking like just go out of your ways to like make sure guys get the team. But it's kind of interesting with like high end stuff. You sort of think about what if I trade the team away and then it comes up like the big hit comes up. I really think that that's like a factor. And then finally, I feel like when we first started doing like last year's breaks, because there was such parity across the board, people weren't really trading it because of that. So it's sort of interesting how this year's like panned out a bit. McDaniels on the Silver Crusades. I also say too, it's super weird having like people in their second year, so you're really giving them an opportunity to like, come out and shine, and we've still got rookie product dropping. Like, I think that to me is something that it almost seems a little bit like cheating, that you're sort of, looking into the future or something. Like, you're not really prospecting anymore because you've got like 12 months of, or more than 12 months of data on your hands. You've got kind of like 18 months. Alrighty, Denny again. Akora. Alrighty, a green Trey Jones. Marcus Howard. Cole, RJ, and Josh Green. Alrighty, red, white, and blues. Cole, Theo, and Tillman. These look really cool. Josh Green, Denny, and Uturu. Here he is, Anthony Edwards on the Crusades. Devin Vassell and LaMelo Ball in one packet. LaMelo and Edwards in one packet. Not too shabby if you bought that as a single pack. I think for sellers, we have like hit some home runs here. We legit have. I will copy that later. Alrighty, the big boy, the little LeBron killer, Isaiah Stewart, Hal Burton on Crusade, and Jalen Smith. LaMelo again, that's the other card. So there's like basically there's sort of two base sets. That's the best way to say it. It's not a variant card like it is in the Mosaic. In the checklist, there's like each player has got two cards. James Wiseman on the red, white, and blue. Yeah. Denny, Okoro, and Precious. Zeke Naji and Obi. A downtown and an auto in the same box. That's amazing. Denny and Hal Burton. Three packets left. So I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. I'm just going to go like wash my hands, quickly go to the toilet, and then Nico Mannion, that is for Luke Head Griffiths. Luke, sorry mate, dropped it. And I'm going to shake my mat down because there's just so much little tiny cuts of cardboard. Kind of like irking my OCD right now. LaMelo again, this time on the Crusade. Kira Lewis on the red, white, and blue, and Cassius Stanley. I was kind of hoping for like a silver LaMelo or a silver Edwards, but can't complain. Alrighty, Okongwu, Maxey, and Mannion for Luke Head Griffiths. Alrighty, I'm not going to recap this pile here, but I am going to put this away to be penny sleeved. I will show you the cards that are at the top here as the recap. I think that's enough. Alrighty. Obi, Wiseman, Hal Burton on the Crusade, Edwards on the Crusade, Devin Dotson on the green auto unnumbered, LaMelo on the Crusade, Hal Burton, LaMelo again, LaMelo on the red, white, and blue. On the downtown, Josh Green, that goes to Dallas Mavericks. On the silver, Patty Williams and Anthony Edwards on the green. So nice, tidy, honest box there. I will be 2 minutes, lads. I will be back. Alrighty, I am back. I'm very sorry about the delay, but everything is good. I got the one touches here. I got the penny sleeves, so I think we're good to go. I think we just get this bad boy open. Good luck to everyone, honestly. Thank you everyone for jumping in. I know that it's a big deal to do a box of Immac, so yeah, I really appreciate it. I was going to do the tin as a skunk prize, but I think what I'm planning to do is, if we have like a nice big hit, the tin will go to the person with the nice big hit. So then when they open up their parcel, their mail day, they've kind of got like their own little box of Immac to open, and you can keep the tin and sort of like, you know, reminisce about the day that, you know, you had this like nice big hit. So if I can get this thing open, that will be delicious. There it goes. Yeah, good luck to all. Good luck, everyone. I definitely can't. I don't think the top is popping off, so that makes me think that we don't have like a sneaker spotlight or something like that. Like that Dominique Wilkins 1 of 1. Yeah, I did, mate. I packed up yours, and actually I put your special card back into the tin. So I packed like your cards around it. I packed your cards around it, and then in the tin is the big boy. So yeah, I knew I'd spoiled it, but at the same time, I don't have any bad feelings about it. Good luck, everyone. Alrighty, beautiful start. Desmond Bain. Redemption, let's go. Come on. Alrighty, Desmond Bain, that goes to the Grizz. So I'm sure you guys are like madly going through the checklist right now. What's the redemptions? Sorry, lads. That was a team bag, not a one-touch bag. Let me get this right. We're good to go. Alrighty, look at that, beautiful. 20 of 49, that's actually a really good start. Grizzlies. That's going to Samuel. Congrats, Samuel. So part of the deal was that every card is going to be one-touched. And also postage is included for this break too, lads. So in terms of providing value for money, I know National Treasures was pretty sweet, but actually for this, I'm like super proud of this break, lads. So, look, I thank you for joining in, and I just hope you guys enjoy it. Another LaMelo, let's go, man. Look, there's heaps of like good cards in this. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just like, even if we don't get a LaMelo or an Ant-Man, you know, like the catalog in this is, you know, it's genuinely legit. And I know, look, I know it's easy for me to say this, and I think sometimes, you know, we do get a little bit like sometimes like too focused on that type of stuff, but there is some other really good stuff in this product too. So Bradley Beal, that's going to the Wiz. I mean, imagine if we had 2 boxes and we did get an Ant-Man and a LaMelo. That would just be amazing. Alrighty, so 41 of 99 going to the Wiz. Tyrone Daniels, congrats, mate. It's game worn too. Awesome. Yeah, so some of the rookie stuff is not going to be game worn. So, oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. Oh, awesome. Alright. Mario Demetrio, congratulations, buddy. That is awesome. Mario, that is a little bit hard to see, but it's 7 of 25. And it's game worn. Oh, congratulations, Mario. You've been going to my breaks for years now, man. And yeah, you cop it sweet. So yeah, congratulations. No, Luke. No, Luke, I'm not having a crack at you, man. That's definitely not what I was meaning. I'm just saying, so this is a classic example, right? Like, you know, it's not Ant-Man, you know, it's not LaMelo, but it is like a sick patch, and it's Giannis, and it's numbered to 25. So yeah, congratulations, Mario. And we still got a redemption to go. So this box could be just like pure fire. And we've had a Bane. Yeah, what a box. If you guys do skunk out though, you know, some reassurances, we do have the Bagley RPA, and that guy's making a bit of a comeback. And I've got the hanger too to like flick out to one of you lads. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a nice little break. So that that's one hell of a card. Yeah, we have that agreement, don't we, Lukey? Okay. Alright, not bad. Josh Hall, 52 of 99 on the rookie auto. I mean, I feel like even after 3 cards, I'm feeling more confident getting these into the one touches. That was heaps easier than the last 2. Alrighty, OKC Thunder, Scotty Brandt. Congrats, Scotty. Little bit of a long shot there on that guy in terms of prospect, but still, that's nice. We got 2 cards left, lads. Joe Harris, Brooklyn. Brooklyn is Sammy Gardner. Congrats, Sammy. I'm not giving anything away. The only thing I'm going to say is it's not a potato redemption. It's like actually something pretty nice. Yeah. I have no idea what the count of the card is though. I'll say that. I have no idea. Like I'm terrible at that. So oh, jeez. Still up to 2 hours. I feel like this has gone like for me this has gone really quick. It's still a 2-hour break. Alrighty, here we go. I was gonna say I'll stretch it out for a little bit more. Alright, let's go. Good luck everyone. Good luck everyone. Alright, 24 point. 24 point. Okay. Is that supposed to say 240? Immac signature moves. Card number 14. Ja Morant going to the Grizzlies. Congratulations to the Grizzlies. I'm going to just look up the checklist myself tonight. Because I didn't do that the other night. And I wish I had. So congratulations to the Grizzlies. That's going to Samuel. Samuel, yeah, look, I'd say the same thing what I said about Mario, mate. You've been like propping up my brakes now for the last few months. So congratulations, man. So it's card number 14. I don't think this is going to be super low numbered. Number to 25. Signature moves. Yeah, number to 25. Cool. That's excellent. Congratulations. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. Samuel, I'll touch base with you, mate, about postage because I'm pretty sure you're going to want this out. Yeah, look, guys, thank you so much. Look, I'm just very grateful for you all for jumping in and for the group. So again, as always, thanks so much for all your time. See you guys in the chat room. Have a lovely evening, and I'll be around sorting out cards tonight. So guys, if you want to drop me a message about anything, I will be here. Alrighty, guys, you take care of yourselves. You're welcome, Luke, mate. You're very welcome. Yeah, thanks, Watto. Appreciate the kind words, mate. Thanks, Jono. Appreciate it, mate. I got it, Jono. It's all good, mate. It's all good. Night, boys.